What's up, everybody? Tyson Roush. Let's talk Jets. Happy Friday. Hope all of you have a great weekend. It is going to be sunny and 90 degrees today in New Jersey, so I cannot wait to get this work day over and go enjoy some of it. The Aaron Rodgers situation is really interesting because when the trade rumors happened, there were so many heated debates of what player the Jets were getting. Now, we all agreed he's an all-time great, probably one of the best to ever play his position, Hall of Famer. But what kind of leader is he going to be? What kind of teammate is he going to be? Is he truly going to embrace being in New York, New Jersey? And you heard a lot of those things in Green Bay where, like, he doesn't go to OTAs. He's never going to show up. He only hung out with his guys, the veteran guys, kind of like he would talk to the rookies and younger players, but it's like, you know what? The age difference is too much. Not going to do that. So you heard all these things. You're like, man, what are the Jets going to get? We were all excited the trade happened. We knew that, this is a very young, impressionable team that is desperate for a face of the franchise, desperate for a leader, desperate for a winning quarterback. It's like this was like the team is at a true crossroads because it's like if you don't start winning now, the young guys that you do have, I'm like, you know what? I want out. I can't be a part of this culture anymore. So they get Aaron Rodgers, which instant excitement everywhere. You're the peak on. You're under everybody's radar now. Like everybody's looking at the Jets, primetime games all over the place, huge exposure. But what Aaron Rodgers are you getting in the locker room, in the facility, in the community? And you're worried, like, all right, let's see what he shows us. And it's been incredible, man. Like, first and foremost, his press conference and handling of the media has been incredible. He's been very well spoken, well versed in the history of the Jets, well versed in his teammates. And obviously, he's been under the spotlight for a long time, but he came in knowing everything he's getting himself involved in. So the media was no problem. In terms of endearing himself to the fans and the community, I mean, this is like a whole different Aaron Rodgers, man. Like you always saw from a distance, you saw a kind of a quiet, reserved guy. You never know, maybe, I don't know what you thought. And here, this guy's all smiles. He's out with his team. He's having a great time. He's living his best life. And it seems like he's truly enjoying every minute of it. And you hear him, like his really close friends like Randall Cobb talk about him, saying he's got that smile back on his face. He has that look back in his eye where he feels like he's appreciated, he's wanted, he's motivated. And that's so damn exciting. And you see all the young players that are probably starstruck when they first saw him, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Jermaine Johnson. After talking to them, they're like, all right, this guy's, he's fully vested, but he's helping them so much. Like what the leadership, intelligence, and like standards he's bringing to this team pays so many dividends. Even Nathaniel Hackett talked about it last night on Flight 23, where it's like his commitment to winning is on another level. He has that killer instinct. And he has like a level of accountability. It's like he demands greatness all the time. Like he doesn't like settling for less. And you heard about that in practice last week where they were making too many mistakes and they weren't preparing enough or weren't doing the right things. And he had like a little quiet meeting. Like, listen, we've got to be better, man. So I think the most impressive thing is the level of leadership and just direction he's bringing to this organization. Now, it's one thing to have your coaches try to do it, but when you have a prominent superstar quarterback setting a tone for your organization, that trickles down everywhere. Everybody's going to work harder, play harder, work out harder, commit to everything. You don't want to be late to meetings. You don't want to let anybody down. And it's just incredible, man. It's so wild to hear all the horror stories in Green Bay and what's actually happening in New York, New Jersey. Now, I understand it's only, June, and a lot of things can happen once the team starts, if you have a rough patch or injuries or whatever else, but it's really, really interesting. And the other thing that you get the feeling is he's really, as much as he's vested in his team, as long as he stays healthy, he's going to be here a couple of years, man. Like he seems like he really wants to be a part of this. He really wants to say, you know what, I want to change the culture of this team. I want to win with this team. And it's more than a one-year thing. And I think we're going to see that when his contract's restructured as well, where the money's going to be moved, where the Jets can still make other personnel moves. So all in all, man, it's like the Aaron Rodgers, the concerns you had about what you were getting about the rumblings in Green Bay, is not as advertised, man. I think you're getting, yes, a great player, but a much more just calming influence, positive influence, and huge impact on the organization than I think anybody realized. And I'm telling you, watch Flight 23 with Nathaniel Hackett talking about it and how he talks about Aaron Rodgers and the way he handles it and the way he wants to win football games. And I just cannot imagine the impact it has, on a guy like Sauce Gardner, who, and the other thing too, now I'm definitely rambling, Sauce Gardner was saying when they talked, like, Aaron Rodgers is sitting down with him and telling him, listen, this is how I would attack you, or I attacked you last year. This is how you want to get better in your game. Or Garrett Wilson telling him, listen, I know how you're running your routes. You want to make this little change. He's helping. All these little intricacies are going to make, great players, all pro players, good players, great players. And even the middle of the road guys playing at a much higher level, which gets this team so much better, man. So I'm excited, man. This is such an exciting time to be a Jets fan. I don't know how you're not just waiting for like week one. Like, I cannot wait to be at MetLife Stadium, Monday Night Football, Jets, Bills. I cannot wait to even go to training camp, watch them, and just see this team grow together, man. They've all bought in. They all look like it's like a cohesive unit. And the other thing that I really, really loved the most hearing about this team was, it's been a message that Joe Douglas has said since he's been here, and so does Saleh, is you want high character guys that love the game of football. They love the grind. They love the hard work. Talent's not enough in the NFL. Everybody has talent. You want the guys that will compete every down. You want to grind it out. The C.J. Mosleys, the guys that are always you're hungry for more. You're never satisfied with any kind of success. You always want to be better. That was the most impressive thing last night, seeing all the team talk about high character guys. And this team is all about hard work, be physical, be great, be dominant, be amongst the best. Become the dragon, the t-shirt, right? But it's exciting, man. I cannot wait. So stay tuned, man. I just bring on training camp. Bring on the season already.